Hey guys, this is part 2 of my snowboarding tips and I'm just gonna jump right into it. So once you get on the ski lift, your front foot is gonna be strapped in while your back foot will be free to move around. See, I'm showing you there. And I just wanna go over a few things about getting off of a lift because I know for the first few times it's a little bit scary. Right before you are about to get off of the lift, sit on the edge of the chair while grabbing onto the chair and with your board pointing forward. Once your board touches the snow, place your back foot against the bindings and slowly push off of the chair, letting the momentum of the chair push you forward. Don't worry about trying to turn or stop, just keep your board planted forward and you will eventually slow down to a stop. Whatever you do, don't try to hold on to anyone when getting off of the lift because then you will both be falling down and possibly getting hit by the chair when it whips around, and I see it happen all of the time. After getting off of the lift, move out of the way of everybody else to a flat area where you can sit and strap yourself in. Standing up can be a little hard the first time, but just scooch your butt close to your feet to flatten your board and then just stand up. Alright, so how do you get down the mountain? So both of your legs should be a little bit bent and you should never have straight, stiff legs at all when moving on the board. You should be leaning onto your front leg and using your back leg to turn on the board. Also, the position that your head is facing will help guide the direction that you want to go in. So if you're regular and you want to go left, look left and your body will lean left as you dig in a bit with your heels. If you want to go right, just look right and your body will again lean in that direction as you dig in a bit with your toes. The most important thing to learn about snowboarding is how to stop. So the easiest way to stop is when you're facing down the mountain and you go on your heels to bring the board to a stop. When stopping, try not to dig in your heels or your toes too much or else you'll just fall. I know it's a little bit scary because it feels like you're going kind of fast, but honestly, the slower that you go on the board, the harder it is to maneuver the board, which makes it easier to fall. If the mountain isn't too crowded, really try to use the width of the trail to practice switching from toes to heels. Go all the way to the left and then turn the board forward to catch enough speed to turn onto your toes to go right. Honestly, you can get all of the tips that you want, but to learn, you actually have to get on the board and really feel it to understand it. Just try to remember to lean on your front leg and not your back leg because your back leg should be doing the work of turning the board. Alright guys, I hope that all of you first-time snowboarders find any of this helpful. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I'll leave the link in the description box so you can check that out. Also, I want to say this again, I am not a professional snowboarder, so these are just some very basic tips to help all of you first-time snowboarders out there. If you feel like you're just still not getting it, maybe you should just try out a one-on-one lesson at the mountain with an instructor, and maybe that will help you out a little bit better. Before I go, I just want to share 2 more things with you. The first thing being, be prepared to fall.
Are you okay?
And the second thing is, don't be surprised if you see a mouse on the mountain.
Yo, look at that mouse. Oh my god, you found a mouse. Diana, mouse. Mouse.
Alright, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.